welcome back to the Makeup Illusions Beauty Room. I'm Charmaine, aka Broken Beauty. I let you guys know that I was gonna keep you updated, just basically vlog on my moments of brokenness when I'm going through broken periods of my life. My last vlog, I spoke with you guys and just told you guys I felt the transition happening. I felt like there's a change going on within me, and I knew that it was basically God breaking up certain parts within me to lay down, resurface or relay down the foundation for the next level that He is taking me to. And there's some things within me that clearly God feels like we can't take this to the next level in your life. So I got to break all this up, pull all the roots up, and then relay out the foundation. So, I mean, this is an update. I'm still in that space. However, I will say I'm becoming a lot more clear. Going through this broken phase, this broken point in my life, I am realizing that there are some things and some people that I have to let go, or I have had to let go of, that I just cannot take with me into this next journey of my life, only because where God is trying to take me, they're not prepared. They're not in that same mind frame where I'm at, and it's been hard. I want to say that is probably, in that last video I did, I know that was one of the hardest realizations that I had to come to, is that there are some people, and I love them dearly. You know, we can still be friends, but it's just one of those things where they're not ready to go. And no matter how much I want them to come with me, they can't. I have had to realize that, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm coming to the realization that in this transition and in this breaking, my baby, my firstborn, won't be with me. So it's, you know, it's really tugging at my heartstrings, but I know He's with me in spirit. He's with me and His brothers and sisters in spirit. I want to say that I'm still fighting with that, and part of it is probably because we haven't even went to His trial yet. The trial was supposed to be back in October. However, because of what's going on in the world today, a lot of things have gotten canceled, set back. So that part of me is still trying to grapple and understand. And as I see myself or feel myself going into this next level that God is wanting me to be, I can honestly say that it is a test. It is a big test because not only am I transitioning in a good way, but because of me being a forgiveness coach and a mindset coach, God has really put me to the test with this, because of the fact that I do have to find some sort of forgiveness, which I have, and it's been hard. It has been very hard, but I'm doing it, and I'm going through the steps, which is probably why I really feel like that song, He's Intentional. I believe that that song was made for this moment because, like I said, we were supposed to go back in October for the trial, and I can now honestly say, even though at that point I thought, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the forgiveness part. I was ready, but I wasn't fully ready. And I believe, because of the fact that all this stuff that is going on in the world today, I look at it as God being intentional for certain little things for people. So we gotta look at the things that are going on in our lives and things that God is trying to say, okay, I'm giving you all the time in the world. I need you to work on this. I need you, if it's forgiveness you need to work on it. If it's just calling somebody to say hello, call them. Because especially in this time and period where we have family members, friends, co-workers, just, you never know who is just going to be here today, gone tomorrow. So I believe that song, All Things Are Working for My Good, He's Intentional, it was made for this period. As I told y'all, right now in my stage of brokenness, the transition has been, it's been a ride, but I am thankful for every bit of it. I am preparing myself for this new journey that God is getting ready to put me on, this new level that I'm getting ready to go to. I am just making sure that I have basically armed myself with as much information as I can, because going into this new year, like they say, there are new levels, new devils, so you got to be prepared. I know that I am still going through the transition. I am still going through that moment of brokenness. And in the last video, I blatantly just came out and let you guys know, when somebody says they're broken, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're broken because their fiance, husband, or significant other is gone. You can be broken in your mindset. You can be broken just emotionally and spiritually. And it has nothing, like in my case, it has nothing to do really with what anybody has done to me, but it has everything to do with God's plan is for my life, and the realizations that I am coming to realize that he has told me, okay, I got to break this foundation up right here, because you need to understand, I'm about to take you to your next level in life, or your next journey in life. There's things and people that cannot come with you, but I will bring the people that you need to help you get to where I'm trying to take you into your life. And so for me, it's that last in the last recording, I can honestly now say the void I was feeling at that point, when I did that video, I knew there was something, some things that I had to come to the realization of. I knew there were going to be people in certain places, certain things that were not going to carry over into this next level of my life. But it was the realization, and just sitting here trying to, as I was going through in my mind, I kept saying to myself, trying to just, you try and pick out, okay, this person can go, this person can't go. And sometimes the people that you think are the ones that can go with you are really the ones God is telling you, no, they're not ready. You got to let them go for a minute. And so I said, okay, I am now, like I said, I'm through the broken stage. It's a void, and anybody who has felt, it's a feeling of like you're misplaced. I felt misplaced, and my thing is, I don't know if anybody else out there has felt this, but for me, it was a matter of, I've always been a person, I'm an introvert, so I like to spend time alone. But for me, it was more of, I just want to be alone. And for those who are gonna start saying, well, it's not good to be alone, there's a difference between being lonely and being alone. I will do another video on that. But it was a matter of realizing at that moment that God had already, there were people that he had already started to pull away. I did a video, I was doing a series, which I think I only got to series 2. I didn't even get to finish it because of me going through this period and having, it's a purge basically is what it is. God is basically purging things and saying this can go, this can't go. And in that moment when I did that last video, it was almost as a realization for me, realizing that he's already started purging. And I'm just getting to this point of realization that he's already started purging. I did a video where, I spoke about my friend who I believed had came back to my life and found out that, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. And I do still got to finish the complete series on that. I may just do the whole thing over. Y'all, I'm sorry. I was sitting up here cutting and doing my hair earlier today, and I got hair on my arm. But yeah, I realized that it wasn't him bringing this particular person back into my life was not what I thought. So I am going to, I'll probably just do the whole series over. I don't know, we'll see. But I definitely need to do the part 3 series. But when you are going, and for me, I call it a moment of brokenness. Some people call it a moment of elevation, a moment of transformation, because you can literally feel, it's almost as if you know something, you feel like something is wrong, and you feel like, it's like you get around people that you've been around, you love them dearly, but it's just this void that you feel. It feels like for whatever the reason you're not really connecting, and that's what I felt. And feeling like I wasn't connecting, I felt a little out of place, but then there was a part of me that was like, you're right where you're supposed to be. And so I have been sitting, I have been just praying and speaking to God. I have been working on my business and getting things together, and slowly but surely He is just showing me, okay, everything is starting to come together, and I am slowly but surely starting to understand. But y'all, when you first go through it, it is heart-wrenching. And I was speaking to my daughter the other day, and I told her, I said, you know I'm going through this transformation, but I know when I get to that next level, I'm probably going to feel another transformation. Because just realizing that my son is not going to be here to see me to get to this next level. Realizing that my fiance won't be here to experience me getting to this next level. And my father, my grandmother, and I'm just like, you gotta breathe and say, okay, I'm ready. And it's a blessing, but in my case, it's a blessing for me to finally say, okay, God, I'm ready for this next level. But I just would have liked for them to be there. But I know that they are smiling down and watching me and guiding me. So I believe I am going to be okay. And again, I sit and I think, I've come so far in this journey. I've come so far in this journey to where I'm just like, I can't. I refuse to just stop, because that used to be something that I did back in the day. I would go so far and then I would get scared and I'd start questioning myself. And in this transition, I started to do the same thing, but it was different. It's like something in me is like, no, we're not doing this today. Okay, we're gonna go full steam ahead. We're gonna do it scared. We're gonna do it afraid, and that's where I'm at. Even though I know that there's those who cannot be here, but I still have the ones that are here that are going to cheer me on. And parts of this new journey, y'all, I am so sorry. I am sitting up here crying, and I got allergies. But part of me, getting to this next level is just that movie Waiting to Exhale. I feel it, and I feel like it's so close. I would say right now God is just laying the foundation, and he's letting me know you're almost there. You are almost there, and if you keep that attitude, you're going to be right where I need you to be. So this is me, okay, vlog 2 of Broken Beauty in a Moment of Brokenness. So yeah, it has been a ride, but I am so ready for this next level of my life. I every day I just sit and I tell God, I ask God, or tell him, ask him, I say, God, I'm not doing this without you, so I'm gonna need you to give me some type of direction, you know. So yeah, so that is where I'm at this moment in my period of brokenness. But as you guys can see, I'm a lot better now than what I was from that first vlog, because what I would like to say for anybody who is in their moment of transition or brokenness, talk to God. You are going to want to talk to God. You're going to want to meditate and just let him guide you through it, because it's like I said, it's a feeling of where you just feel like disconnected from everybody, and you feel alone. And for some people, they could think that they're going through a depression, because it does feel like at times like it's a depression. But for me, it was actually realizing, okay, there are certain things that cannot go with you to the next level. And you have to be willing to say, okay, we're going to let them go. For me, that was my biggest fight, because I am a person, I like to just hold on to people that I love and hold dear. But when you're on God's team, God is like, okay, this person is at a different level than you. I'm gonna need you to move on, and if and when they catch up, then we can relook. We can look and see about bringing this back together. But because I'm working with you in your own gifting, in your purpose, you're ready. So I need you to move now. And y'all really got to pay attention. When God tells you to move, you really need to move. Because what I have found to be true is if you have a purpose and you're not moving in the purpose, God's only going to wait for you for so long. Then he's going to say, okay, I'm going to put somebody else in that position. Now, is that saying that he won't come back around to you? No, he will come back around to you. But why wait for later when you can just do it now? And that was a hard lesson for me to learn, because where he is taking me to, God's been trying to get me to this level, and I have just been so afraid. I had been so afraid to move on it because I did not think that I was the right fit. And what we got to realize is it's not what we think, it's what God knows. So he's the master of all. He is not going to make any mistakes. So we got to understand that if God says move, we need to move. So that's where I'm at in this moment of brokenness. I do have some other videos coming out for you guys. The way it looks right now, I'm still going to stick with one video a week because this works for me. It's easier for me to do things and get things done this way if I do it one video a week. That way I only have this one video to edit and post. I am going to be getting to live streaming here soon. I've actually had a system with my little, I got the Pivo like last year when they sent me a beta test to beta test the Pivo. So when they sent that out, and it actually came out with a beta test to test live streaming on different platforms. I opened everything up, but I just never did it again because I didn't think I was the right person to do it. But you know what? We doing it scared. 2021 Broken Beauty is coming. I'm just going full steam ahead. I appreciate all of you, all my subscribers. If you are new to my channel, please, please, please stay in contact with me. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little alert bell so you can stay alerted as to when my videos post. And yeah, I will see you guys next week and give you guys an update. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I thank you guys for following me. My name is Charmaine, aka Broken Beauty. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hanging in there with me. God bless, and I will talk to you soon.